I think I'd rather just substitute. They probably won't want to risk it. That's really good. And just gonna tail glow here. They volt switch and they bring Overpawn in. I can probably Tera to knock this Overpawn out. Overpawn seems like a pretty big threat. Oh wait, they're adamant. I'll take that. I'll definitely take it. How's it going, everyone? Today I'm using the Manaphy web steam from samples. It's built by VK, and if you have a look at the paste, it's pretty a standard offense team, but we are running a substitute tail glow surf alluring voice Manaphy with Tera Fairy to boost that alluring voice, and then a Jolly King Gambit with Tera Blast Fairy as well. So yeah, and pretty much standard Gordingo, standard Calm Mind Valiant, and a booster attack Tusk but with head smash so that we can catch those Moltres and stuff. And I get why, because it helps Valiant a lot catching Moltres and catching Zapduses. It also helps King Gambit not get paralyzed, which is a big deal. So yeah, let's get started. And the opponent's got a, I mean, I may have seen this team before, but I'm not sure. But like, just a standard kind of a, maybe a boot spam, possibly. They do have a rapid spinner though, so chances are that they're just turning like maybe a leftovers Rye or AV Prima or things like that. Regardless, I do like my Rye Bombi, so I'm just gonna lead with it. They do lead tank. We are indeed Sash, so we're just gonna go for, I think I should actually click, but what if they encore me to Moon Blast, right? Yeah, that's true. I guess I'll just go for Sticky Web. A good player always encores, I feel like, turn 1, because they know Rybombi is faster, but you never know. We're not running Stun Spore, so we'll see how this goes. So they went for Stealth Rock. Interesting play for sure. I do believe Encore would be coming out. I'm just gonna go Guldengo. Or maybe Thunder Wave or something like that. It's fine. I mean, I don't have a reason to save Rybombi, but at the same time, I also don't have a reason to just stay in and sack it if it's Sash and everything is intact. They did end up clicking Thunder Wave, which is completely fine because, I mean, look at their team. Make It Rains are still super free. They go for Gigaton trying to break my balloon. I am gonna get this Make It Rain off. Nice. Big damage. Broke their balloon as well. Now they're affected by webs. And I'll just click Make It Rain again, really. I have no reason not to, I feel like. I could even Nasty Plot, but yeah, Tusk would come in and would probably be able to deal with me. So they go Pecha. Interesting Pecha for sure. I guess they can Hax me, that's true. Rybombi, Psychic Noise seems like a good idea. I also have a King Gambit, so I can but yeah, I want to keep Balloon, right? Probably. I don't think I should let this just die to Hex, I feel like. So we're just gonna do this. Its speed did get lowered, so I do get a free Moonblast here. Probably going to be Tink, which is completely fine. Since I can once again just go Guldengo and save Rybombi. Like, Rybombi is still pretty good, just Moonblasting stuff and damaging them. Gigaton, I can just Make It Rain again. They really don't have Make It Rain switches, so it's gonna be super free. They go Pecha, which is interesting. And it died. So yeah, getting rid of Pecha is pretty cool, I would say. We're just gonna sack this here. They cannot like rapid spin or anything. It is a Boots Tusk though, which is a little annoying. At the same time, I think we'll be fine. I could go Valiant. I'm trying to think whether it's better to go Valiant and break Primarina, or it's better to go Manaphy and break Primarina. That's my question here. Because if I go Manaphy, I can probably get the tail glow off, but I really don't have anything to do to Prima if it's AV. If I go Valiant, I can Calm Mind and stuff. I guess I'll be doing like a maybe 50% around there. Yeah, 47. So I guess that's a good way to break it. Yeah, we'll just go Valiant. And I don't want to let them spin, so I think like a sneaky spin, rapid spin could be a problematic, especially if they decide to Terra. Though Terraing probably isn't gonna save them. Oh, it would if they are still. It's a little risky, isn't it? I guess I can still get webs up, so I think I just calm mine. Okay, they go Tink. Nice. Yeah, that works out. I like how Tink does not go down to Shadow Ball. I'm gonna be forced to Terra here to knock this Tink out, unfortunately. But it's good. It doesn't really like threaten me or anything from the start. So they wanna Terra Poison. Let's just say they do Terra Poison. Well, I am a ghost type now, so they would Dark Pulse. If I go +2, I do survive as long as they're not Specs or Expert Belt or anything like that. I have to make a judgment call here. I'm gonna go for Calm Mind. Oh, they suckered. Interesting sucker. I'm just gonna Moonblast now. Okay, yeah, that worked out. That really worked out. Didn't expect them to sucker punch me, but okay. Yeah, we take those. Webs versus Webs, the matchup of the century. You just love to see webs on the ladder, don't you? I personally don't like using webs. I'm gonna be honest. I think webs is too overrated. I think as a archetype, it's pretty bad. But yeah, on the ladder, it's like 75% webs teams, and like the rest of the things are like 25%. So we'll see what we can do. I mean, I have a spinner, they don't, so that could be an advantage. Though I feel like they just generally have faster mons than me. I have priority though, double priority, so that's gonna be something. That's definitely going to be something. Does Dusknocker racken it out? That, oh, it does. I might lead with it, to be honest. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. They are not gonna endure on. Oh, come on. There's no way. There's no way. That's a dead Arachnid right there. And yeah, nice. That is insane. Like insanity, seriously. Just insanity. Yeah, nothing you can do, nothing. Yeah, okay. If I remove their water bubble, is that gonna help me with anything? Not really. Yeah, it's still a 2-shot, so I guess I'll just Moonblast. Interesting Thunderous. Not sure what they wanna do. I mean, it didn't take a lot from Moonblast either, so maybe they're like offensive or defensive. I mean, like it's a bulky. Whoa, 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 whoa! Chill out, dude. Chill out. It's not that serious. Rest Lumbering on a Thunderous is insane. And they have Acro. Alright. Alright. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll see you. Yeah. And they have flying types. I mean, I do too. I guess I'll just King Gambit here. And just Sucker. They can switch or like Superpower or something. That's why we just Sucker here. The head smash miss completely. I mean, I probably lose this game at this point because of the head smash miss, but that was like the perfect move to click there though, like without a doubt. I click that move and clear amulet. God damn. What is this guy cooking? Someone needs to tell me. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I can Terra Fairy, but they probably have like heavy slammers. Maybe they have Stone Edge. Still, I kind of want to Terra my King Gambit because it has priority, so I'm just gonna make it rain, I guess. Yeah, they did so much damage there. I Make It Rain did a lot too, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, and I don't think they would have heavy slam. Unless Manaphy survives Manaphy actually does survive a close combat. And I'll probably knock it out with Alluring Voice. Though I think I should save Manaphy's health because of Goldengo and like Lando and like it just takes moves from everything, I feel like. So I think it's best if I just go Valiant and Moonblast. Oh, they end up having health. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that's something. We'll just Alluring Voice here. Close combat shouldn't knock me out. At least they weren't adamant. And Amaske comes out. I'm just gonna Alluring in case they want to set up. No, okay, completely fine. Do I knock them out with Sucker? Nope. They probably are specs. I'd get 2-shot regardless, I think. If I Tera Blast Fairy. I mean, I can do it. Oh yeah, they have Tera Fairy too. Yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, I would lose to another webs team with a million flying types because my webs don't affect them. And a clear Amulet Sama. That's like an anti-webs team. I did catch them with the Arachnid. It's just that it wasn't my game to take, I guess. A rain team with a Bug Trio. I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. I have to give them credit for using a Bug Trio and a Poliwrath. Respect. Mad respect for my opponent here. I'm definitely leading Ribombi though. I don't see a reason not to. We're just gonna sticky webs. They probably have like booster speed, treads maybe. Or they can just Hurricane turn 1. I'm just gonna Moonblast. Chip them down. Big chip, the U-turn. Okay. Good play by my opponent. But webs are there to stay. They probably maybe have Boot Sama. Well, I'm not certain. But yeah, they could have a Boot Sama. This is going to be really fast. It's probably best I just go Valiant and I'm faster. I don't think well, if they're choice banned, sure. But I don't think they should stay in, so I kinda just wanna Calm Mind. Yeah, Reds came out lovely. They don't think would have Iron Head or anything, but they do survive, so it's best that I just go for a Shadow Ball with Tera Normal. Tera Ghost, I mean. They did click Rapid Spin. I'm just gonna Moonblast in case they wanna switch, because Moonblast kills this anyway. Yeah, Treads is gonna go down. Thunder Raging Bolt came out. Let's say it's choice specs. But if they're not and I Calm Mind, I said they're not choice specs, I Calm Mind, I would be out of range of let's say Weather Ball and Thunderbolt probably does. No, Weather Ball does more, okay. Then Weather Ball and stuff. And if I Calm Mind, then I also survive a choice specs Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think Calm Mind's the play. They Tera. Oh, interesting. I definitely caught them there. I don't think I die even to a choice specs Thunderclap now, so I can just afford to click Moonblast. Interesting turn though. Tera Electric, and they decided to go for Thunderclap. I feel like they could have just Thunderbolted. I don't know if they're specs, but they disconnected, so maybe they are. But yeah, like, could have just Thunderbolted. No, they reconnected. So maybe they're not specs. Or maybe they are. I have no idea. I'm just gonna vacuum if their Tera is out. I think unless Valkyrie is running priority, it's not. They just forfeit. We take the game. We'll just focus on this game. I do like Ribombi. I do like my kind of want to skill swap first. I don't know. Okay, they didn't. They lose their Prankster though. We'll just webs here, and they go at ring. Okay, we'll just skill swap this. The Nuzzle. We get webs up now. Hopefully. Nice, lovely. I'll definitely take it. Just gonna go into my Goldengo to spin block. They power gem. Probably have earth power, but I don't care. I don't think that knocks me out, and I get the Make It Rain off. Yeah, just gonna Make It Rain again. They knocked me out. Cool. Now, Vacuum Wave barely kills them. I could either go... I don't have Tera Steel on stuff. I guess I'm forced to go U. They're probably stealth rocking, so I'm gonna take my turn to SD. Wow. Insane power gem. Insane power gem, I must admit. I mean, they caught me, I guess. I don't know why did you prioritize stealth rock first, but okay. Probably a focus. I don't see any reason not to Tera. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, they gave me choice scarf. Oh wait, under webs, I think I'm just faster than everything. I think this game's done. Unless Armor Rouge can take a hit. This is definitely not taking it. They could probably Thunder Wave me, but I don't care. They reflect. Grimmsnarl survives, unfortunately. But we do take it down. Just gonna Terra Blast. I don't care. I have the scarf. I have the boost. They can SD. I don't think Glide kills me. Maybe. Oh, they Terra Fire. Interesting. They're going for it. Well, I'm gonna have to save this Terra for sure. For sure. Since they Terra fired, Tusk probably dies though. I don't know. Maybe after webs, probably not. So what do I do here? I'm faster with King Gambit. Non plus to Sucker does 24. Vacuum Wave does 14. But they have Grassy Terrain Recovery. The Glide here. I don't think I should lose King Gambit. That's for certain. They need click Glide. It could be Terrain Extender. I just don't know if I have enough turns to stall the Reflect out. Maybe, but then I'd have to lock myself into Sucker. I need another Mon. Yeah, not sure what I should do. I guess I'll just try. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, doesn't seem like I'm winning this unless I crit them behind the screen. That is going to be my option. I'll Vacuum Wave here for some chip. They glide me. And now I can go Tusk, but like I can't lock myself into Sucker. I need Tusk to be able to like change my reset my choice scarf basically. So all I can do is hope that I crit them here. I don't. They knock me out with Glide, and that's a GG. Tusk obviously dies, so this game's done. This time I am facing a Hatterene again. It's a recurring theme. You just face Hatterene and Cinderace, and the webs become completely useless, unreliable. Oh, I'm still leading Ribombee. It's a webs team. Talonflame, okay. I mean, this probably even has defog if I had to guess, so I don't know. Oh, they have dual wing beat. Yeah. Like I think the ladder is so filled, like everyone spams webs so much on the ladder. I feel like even players who are not using good teams, I don't know what team this is or what it's for, but they have some way of dealing with webs. I feel like they would either run Hatterene or maybe a bunch of flying type mons or maybe a dual wing V Talonflame or maybe a Cinderace, but I like webs would just not win, because I think it's just not me. Everyone is tired of facing webs on the ladder. So yeah, like dual wing me Talonflame, of course I'm not gonna predict that or read that or scout it. Never. That Talonflame is always gonna catch me with that dual wing beat. Now obviously if I face them again I'll know, but still it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I could go Manaphy, I guess, but it would just get walled by Overpawn. I don't know, but Tusk doesn't seem like the better play either, because they could just whisk me and do a bunch of stuff. I think I'd rather just substitute. They probably won't want to risk it. That's really good. And just gonna Tail Glow here. They volt switch and they bring over pawn in. Yeah, they ended up having volt switch, unfortunately. Yeah, they can bring over pawn in now, and it would. I could probably Tera to knock this ogre pawn out. Ogre pawn seems like a pretty big threat. Oh wait, they're adamant. I'll take that. I'll definitely take it. They just decided to run adamant ogre pawn and just lose to a Manaphy. That's something. Yeah, I think adamant ogre pawn is pretty bad as well. I don't know. I don't know how people run it. I think it's awful, personally. But I'm just gonna surf this. It survived. I guess it was a crit too. They're definitely AV with that hat rain. But I'm just gonna surf again on the auto. It's eject button. Let's see what they're gonna go into. It's gonna be Talon Flame. I'm just gonna surf again. I don't know. Brave Bird. That seems offensive. Very, actually. Just gonna go Goldingo. I don't think. Well, I'm not certain, but we'll see. Maybe they have Flare Blitz, but regardless, I think I'll just Shadow Ball. Nope, they don't. Nice. Spadef drop is definitely nice because I can degleam them and not knock them out because they're AV. They volt switch out. Okay. Not ideal. We're just gonna Shadow Ball. They definitely knock me out there. I'm gonna go Dusk. I'm gonna go for CC. Well, it's probably better if I rapid spin first, I think. Yeah, it's definitely better if I rapid spin on the hat rate. Nice. So that worked out really well. Alo Momola, I don't know how much it takes. It would definitely not be able to like wish and stuff on me, maybe. I don't know, maybe wish with wish protect, I guess, but we'll find out. It probably will be. Unless they're Spadef, which I don't think they are. Like how much did Manaphy do to them at +3 with Surf? Alo took 46 at Surf. That is definitely max Spadef, that's for sure. Might be max HP too. Or just sassy, I guess. Yeah, that's true. They might just be sassy with this. Probably, yeah. Wait, really? Wow. So they're not sassy. They're relaxed. Wait, I clicked Surf, right? They took 46 from Surf. So I guess they're just max Spadef. Yeah. They'd wish. I think I can just go Valiant. I think I'd rather just go Valiant on the wish. Or Tickle, which is fine. I don't hate that. I can definitely knock everything else out with Calm Mind, so it's cool. They can wish. I'll just get a Calm Mind again. Lovely. I don't know what they're gonna wish, but we'll find out. It's gonna be oh yeah, they get the priority, right? Ooh, Gale Wings. Yikes. I forgot about that. They just knocked me out, I guess. Oh, they missed. Let's go. Let's go. We take those. We definitely take those. Raging Bolt can just go down to Vacuum Wave. No problems there. Dual Wing Beat. I mean, you're running a move that can miss. You know, it can miss. Definitely miss. Healing Wish back to Talon. Hello, sir. Crazy. I'm gonna definitely remove their priority though with Vacuum Wave. The Dual Wing Beat. I didn't dodge. Couldn't dodge, I should say. And this might still be faster. Might knock me out. Let's say their choice band, max attack. Adamant or something. Actually, Dual Wing Beat doesn't knock Tusk out, even if they're Adamant Choice Band max attack. Ooh, that's interesting. But what if they just, well, if they are not Choice Band, then Brave Bird doesn't knock me out either, so I just go Great Tusk, always just head smash. The Dual Wing Beat, I head smash, knock them out, and I'll have to 1v1 with King Gambit, I guess, but I think I can just cout out. I don't think I would die. They're flying down. I still survived, so they're not bandit. Head smash. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. All right, sir. Cool. That's great. That's just great. I'm just gonna SD. Yeah, got him. Nice. We're just gonna kowtow since I don't need balloon, so they can break it. I don't want to lose my sucker punch PP, and now we just sucker and knock them out. Nice. Okay, that was a good win. That was a good win. We are team by my opponent, but we take those. All right. So, a Tinkaton Dragapult, Hazard Spam, Hazard Stack, Boot Spam possibly too, like Keldeo and Weavile can be boots. Or Keldeo could be specs as well, you never know. I mean, Webs doesn't look like the best matchup to be honest. Valiant does look pretty good though. So I'll probably try to do like a Valiant cleanup in the end. I think that would be for the best. Since they don't have removal, I think I'd regardless just lead with... Yeah, I think I'd just lead with Dry Bombi and go from there. Just go for webs. Why not? I mean, maybe something is not, let's just say not boots, and we can get something there. So they have Mold Breaker. Do they have Mold Breaker? No, actually they don't have Mold Breaker, so they're Pickpocket. So I don't really need to remove the item. I think I'll just Moonblast. I said item, I meant like if they were Mold Breaker, I would have preferred just skill swapping them so that they can't paralyze the Goldengo and stuff, but it's okay. We'll just go Great Tusk here, and we're just gonna go for a nice headlong on the Dragapult. I'm surprised they... Oh, it's Balloon! They got me! They got me good! That is insane, to be honest. I definitely did not expect a Balloon Dragapult there. They are like... They just said, hell nah, I'm keeping my Stealth Rock, buddy. I am keeping my Stealth Rock. So this is not good at all. I'm definitely keeping Tusk because it's good against Tingloo. But... Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. Manaphy looks decent too, but they have just so many faster mons. It's just, I don't know. We'll go Dengo and see what we can do. They tried to burn me, that's good. That's helpful. I'll just go for Shadow Ball. The U-turn, break the balloon, probably Tingloo comes out. The thing is, I don't have Ice Spinner on my Tusk, so I can't touch this Dragapult without taking a bunch of recoil. It's just quite annoying, to say the least. Very annoying. I think I keep Denga because of Dragapult, and I guess we'll just go Tusk. Earthquake, and since I have no choice, I'll just head smash. Hope they go Dragapult. They didn't, unfortunately. Annoying. They are Helmet too, which sucks. They're definitely not switching now because I can't spin anymore, so I'll just CC and die to Helmet. They ended up being Helmet as well. They click Spikes. Good play. We'll just go Manaphy. We'll just take the KO with Surf. Alluring Voice doesn't even knock them out, so yeah, I gotta click Surf. And we'll see what we can do. I mean, Tinkaton's getting affected by webs at the very least. They go D-Knight. I'm just gonna... I don't know. It's a little tricky. I could substitute their Tera Fairy. Are they gonna set up next turn though? Is a good question, right? I don't think they set up again. I'll probably just... I think regardless, I should go for Alluring just in case they do it. Yeah. Oh, they encored me. Oh, there's the encore set. Okay, that's not great. I don't have Iron Head on my Gambit either. I can Tera the Goldengo, I guess. Let's just go Dango here. Maybe they set up again. Do I survive the earthquake even if I Tera though? Probably not. Yeah, I don't. They're probably jolly, but still, I don't survive. Yeah, I'll just make it rain. Definitely don't survive that. They're faster than Valiant now? Are they? Yes, absolutely. If they're jolly, that is. I couldn't even break the multi-scale. So yeah, I mean, if you find a matchup like this where they have Balloon Dragapult, what are you even gonna do? What are you even gonna do? Like, there's nothing. This just knocks everything out. Nothing I can do. This knocks everything out. I don't know why they went for DD again. It's quite weird, but okay. They weren't I was faster, but without multi-skill broken, nothing I can do, and the game's done. So to be honest, this team is not working. I don't know. This tech, as nice as it sounds, it is not working. I think you need boots to cover for opposing webs matchup, to cover for other matchups. You don't have a knockoff user in the team, which is also have been a very big problem in my opinion. This is not working. You don't want two mons that really appreciate terraing, so definitely just going Tera Ghost. And if we're running Jolly, might as well go low kick. Why not? For opposing gambits instead. Much better in my opinion. Golden Go, I'd much rather go a defensive set instead of this. So like something like Shadow Ball, maybe Shadow Ball D-Gleam is fine, but like recover Nasty Plot. But instead of this, there's one set I can't remember right now, but I think for the most part, I think we just go bulky standard. We can go make it range. Honestly, we can just go make it rain too. It doesn't matter. We can go make it rain Shadow Ball. Like, I don't think we need Dazzling Gleam that much, but we'll see. It does sound nice, but not being able to hit Fairy type super effectively also feels bad. You maybe just go Iron here. I think if we don't need low kick, we have Valiant Tusk and a substitute Manaphy, so we probably don't need that. This looks and sounds much better. Overall, I'm not a fan of Calm Mind either here. Like, this seems fine. We definitely need something with booster speed because we can't rely on it. Since we also have this special attacker, which is also doing the same thing that Valiant is doing, I kind of want to go a different route and just go like SD maybe. Just go SD, maybe Ice Punch, maybe knock off Close Combat, something like that. And we'll see how well it does. Like, we can go Sneak too, but I don't know. Do we need a Fairy type move? Maybe we have Manaphy. I'm happy with this. I think this is fine. And then this, now that we have knockoff of Valiant, I'm saying, what can I run? I mean, Spirit Break obviously is the most obvious answer to that, but I think Ice Punch just seems a little better in my opinion. I'll just keep it that, and yeah, I think we'll just go Ice Spinner here. I think we will just go Ice Spinner. This is fine. I don't hate this, but yeah, not being able to, I don't know, spin felt like really bad. I mean, booster attack probably helped, but like the matchups I'm finding, it feels like it's not worth it. So we'll try this like one last time, I guess, and see how it does. We have a Ogerpan squad. Definitely, Dry Bomb is definitely going to be useful for sure. I'm just gonna go for Sticky Webs. They Fire Blast me immediately. Is a good play, I guess. I mean, they're the Life or Fire Blast Focus Energy set. That's good to know at least. I'll just go for Psychic Noise. They knocked me off. Actually, you know what? I could have skill swapped their speed boost so they don't get the speed. I actually didn't think about that. That could have been a really good move. And next turn I still get the webs up because I get the speed boost and they don't. That could have been a really good play. I should have done that. Regardless, Because then I would have been able to go Valiant and threaten them out. But okay, we'll just go Manaphy and we'll just click Surf. They go Ogre Pawn, which is okay. I can probably just go. I want to save Manaphy. I can probably just go Goldengo here. They cudgel, completely fine. We'll just go for a recover for now. They go Great Tusk. It is indeed boots. I mean, they headlong. I don't think I die. And they headlong, they die to make it rain, so I'll just go for that. They indeed click headlong. That's a guaranteed survival. Unless they're like choice band or not, which they obviously aren't. And we knock the Tusk out. Worth it, in my opinion. Definitely good trades and stuff. And I'll just try to recover in case I'm faster, which I obviously won't be. Zapdos does look threatening. That's why, like, I also have Ice Punch. Like, +2 Ice Punch can do a lot to Zapdos. So Garg came out. I can just go Manaphy, and Salt Cure shouldn't break the sub, so I can just substitute here. Nice, we got them there. We can just stay low. They go Ogre Pawn without realizing that this is probably gonna be a KO. I'm just gonna do it. I mean, it's super free. It didn't get me the KO. They encored me into it, which is fine. I don't hate it. I still get to damage something. They go Goldengo. We'll just break their balloon. We can still come in on Garg and just set up, which is incredible. They make it rain. I do take it, but I don't think it's worth it. I'd keep Tusk healthy just for Blaziken. I think we just go King Gambit here. Yeah, they indeed click Make It Rain, and I'm a little worried about Blaziken. I'm thinking I should just attack, but they do go Zapdos, right? Realistically, they should go Zapdos, so maybe Swords Dance is fine. Okay, yeah, that worked out. We'll just scout out here. The Thunderbolt. Interesting that they have Thunderbolt and they got the Para on me. I crit them instead. So, you know, that's completely fair in my opinion. just return the paralysis with a critical hit. And I mean, Saltcare doesn't knock me out. If they have Earthquake, they can reveal that. I'll just Iron Hat. Wait, I was still faster? Oh, Garg's minimum is 106. That is very bad for them. Now here's the tricky part. I think the best play is to go Mana, because they revealed they have Knock, Fire Blast, probably wouldn't have Protect. So Mana would be faster. It would take a CC/Fire Blast and whatnot, and I still keep this and just Surf here, knock this out, and I can Surf the Goldengo as well and win the game. So that worked out really well. Not that the boots set mattered, but the Goldengo set definitely mattered. Having a defensive Goldengo, being able to take that hit from Tusk, knock it out, so that King Gambit opens up much better in my opinion. Okay, another sort of a boot spam. Probably has like Spike, Hunting Glue, Stealth Rock on Tusk maybe. They have a spin blocker into a Dragapult. So that's definitely going to be something. It's good that webs work in this game because they have Ogre Pawn. I swear if they flinch me, it's going to be very annoying. But oh wait, I can't get flinch. Shield us. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Sludge Bomb, we get webs up. They are Life Orb. Good to know. I'll just sack it. I mean, they take Life Orb chip. Nothing better than that. And oh wait, I have Iron Hat on this. The game started before I could change. Okay, so the question is, if I go Valiant and they just immediately Tera because they don't exactly have switch-ins, it's gonna be a problem. I like how I'm using Tera Ghost. I forgot to change that. Probably would run like, I mean, Ghost is fine. I don't think Ghost is bad, but I mean, it does help a decent bit. It does help against that. That's a good deep debate, isn't it? What if they just Tera? Should I do a mid ground with Manaphy? I don't knock them out without Tera though. Do I go Tusk? Ice Beam nukes me. I'm running Tera Host on Tusk for some reason. I have to go this, and like considering how big of a threat that their Tera is, let's say they just Tera Poison, I Tera Host, and I go +2. I knock them out with knockoff. I'm just gonna go for it. Considering how big of a threat their Tera is exactly, I think I have to Tera Host here to resist the Sludge Bomb, not get poison, and just click knockoff here for free to get something. Oh well, guess I should have CC'd. Didn't think they would go King Gambit, but okay. Now Darkrai will get affected by webs and their Tera is out, so I'm gonna save this, go Tusk. They sucker, nice, and we're just gonna go for a nice headlong here on the Great Tusk itself and its helmet Tusk. Very interesting. Definitely not letting them spin, so we'll just go Gholdengo. They don't try their rapid spin. I think they're max HP, so I don't think Headlong would knock me out. I can afford to just go Shadow Ball, or they can go Tinglu. That also works, I guess. We'll just go Great Tusk. And go for an Ice Spinner just in case they want to go Part. Looks like they don't. They Ruination me. And I'll just CC now. It's a roll to get the KO. I didn't, but it's fine. They Wallwinded me. Manaphy came out. That's the perfect Mon. Actually, I can just surf here for free. Ogerpan. I can definitely go Gholdengo and get some value there. They whip. Perfect. We can recover. Tinglu is gone. They go into King Gambit. Now the big question. I think I probably just win with Manaphy. I can go Tusk, but they can Iron Head, which is not ideal. I can go King Gambit. I think I kind of want to keep the balloon. If I do go King Gambit, would I two-shot Tusk with low kick? Possibly. As long as they're max... if they're max HP, then not. Then no, I guess. Depends if I get the roll. I think I want to keep Gholdengo. I'm just not sure. This definitely doesn't make progress though, so it's best if I just go King Gambit, I think. Yeah. The Iron Hat, they don't have low kick, that's good to know, right? Oh yeah, I don't have low kick either, but I guess I can bait them into it with Iron Head. Yeah, that worked out. I should be faster, so I'm just gonna Iron Head again. Tusk goes out, no spinning from them, which is very important. Ogerpan is quite interesting. I'm guessing they have Encore or something. I think I should just sucker. Yeah, okay, good. They just attacked. That's great. I can just go Great Tusk. And I want a Rapid Spin, but they attack me. I can go Valiant, get the KO. Dragapult would come in. Depending on what kind of Dragapult is it, I might be able to go Dengo. Or I can CC, but it risks them just going hard Dragapult, since they know I have CC. But I feel like, what are they saving Ogerpan for? I don't think they can risk it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, they can't risk it going Dragapult on an Ice Spinner. They go into it now. Is it Clear Body? Is it... Okay, that's just standard boots. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll just go Dengo. Should be Wisp and Hex and all that, so I should be able to take that. I'll just go for Shadow Ball, the U-turn into King Gambit, I believe. Yeah. Got a Def Drop, which is interesting. I still don't get the KO, so... I think Valiant might be the useless Mon here. We just go Valiant. The Iron Hat, fine, we can just go Tusk. And we can get a KO with Headlong. Darkrai is gonna go down. They go Pult again. I'll just go Gholdengo once again. They might U-turn. They Hexed. Interesting Hex, okay. That sucks, but alright. Tusk. Does Tusk die to Hex? But it does. I am forced to go Manaphy. At least I don't die with the leftovers recovery, so I can Alluring Voice here. Yeah, that shouldn't get the KO. We just Alluring Voice again. And I have to hope King Gambit doesn't knock Tusk out with after +2 sucker, I guess. Which it does. What? Okay. So here is the game plan. I think I play with substitute. They might try. No, wait. If I sack this. Ooh. But they probably think they can sucker. But they can't sucker if I go Tusk. I think I'll just attack. Okay, got him. Nice. Yeah, that should be game. I don't think Dragapult knocks me out. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it depends if they have the 60 EVs in the Dragon Darts attack. We'll just Alluring here. It did knock me out. They had the 60 EVs? You're kidding me? Or maybe they just got the roll. Regardless, I think I lose here. Well, Hex is still a roll. Oh, they dart. Why wouldn't you go for Hex? I mean, they kind of throw. They could have GG. Why didn't you go for Hex, to be honest? But yeah, definitely worked out way better than I thought, in my opinion. One mistake I definitely did was that I didn't click CC with the Valiant after getting +2, because it's obvious Darkrai was gonna get nuked even with Terra Poison. +2 is not something you play with. Yeah, I mean, look at this. They were three life of damages in 70% nuke, instant nuke. So I should have clicked CC. I didn't pay attention to that. Would have been way easier. The game would have been done after that. Still, we take the win. I think this version definitely worked way better. Now, after playing so many games, do I think this team deserves to be in a sample team? I would say yes, but hear me out. I don't think Webs is a good archetype in the tier. It's overrated. I think when Araquanid came, people were trying to figure it out. It kind of bumped up the value that Webs bring. A bunch of people started spamming it. Cool. I think that era is gone now. Webs is not as great anymore. It's pretty bad. It's pretty situational, pretty matchup dependent. And you're pretty much trying to fish for a better matchup if you're playing Webs. But since sample teams' purpose is to at least have one team of a viable archetype, I guess, to some degree, because Webs is good if you can nail the matchup, and if you like really build it according to the meta, then definitely you can make it work, get to the top of the ladder, win in tournaments as well. So for that, I think this team is fine to be in the samples, though my version is probably way better. I think the original version by VK with Calm Mind Valiant, I think that was like a bunch of things were overlapping. We didn't have a way to actually take hits. Like Bold Goldengo definitely helps way better than an offensive Goldengo. Tusk with Boots is good for opposing Webs matchups. Manaphy satisfies, no complaints there. And Iron Valiant, I think SD is just more threatening because you need that immediate power. You can't just sit around and Calm Mind up, click Shadow Ball, and still not do anything to half the tier like Slowking. So yeah, you need that immediate power. You need a way to knock off items, and that's what this team was lacking. If you want to use this team, you can find it in the description. If you enjoyed this video, you should check out my previous Dragonite video where I used a Tera Ghost Dragonite from sample teams. I'll see you all there. Goodbye.